Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana. I'm Priest and Officer Tapazar. I have Priest and Officer IBR with me. This is the ISUPK Killeen Sabbath service. You understand? And with that, I'm Mijum.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. All right, so I'm Mijum, Wapin Yahak Badum. And that means to turn and face the east. We're going to do the prayers.
Okay, sir. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Jabashamayim.
Jabashamayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malafaka.
Malabaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Barataza.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathananawa.
Nathananawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawaknawa.
Kabawaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kabawaknawa.
Kabawaknawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabia'anawa.
Tabia'anawa.
Banasai 1.
Banasai 1.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashanawa.
Hawashanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wahala'ah.
Wahala'ah.
Wahatapara.
Hata para.
La'awalamyam.
La'awalam.
Aman.
Aman in the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kusha.
Nathananawa.
Nathananawa.
Hakak.
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 La'arpa'ah.
La'arapa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Kal Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha Matazarium.
Ha Matazarium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwa. Salakia. Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rakawath.
Al Rakawath.
Hata Ma'ala.
Hata Ma'ala.
Lagarshan.
Lagarshan.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman. In the English, the prayer of the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Salakia. Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazaba'ah.
Matazaba'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Hakwa Tazayanyam.
Hakwa Tazayanyam.
Haka'ayam.
Hakayayoyam.
Wa Wathian.
Wa Wathian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman. The prayer of the blessing in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The sisters.
The sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharyim,
Al-Haharyim,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azariah,
Azariah,
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'ratazah,
Wa'ratazah,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Wagalka,
Wagalka,
all Yanawam,
All Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasharala,
Yasha'ah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Ra,
Makal Ra,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Napashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'athka,
Taza'athka,
Wabu'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Mata'ah,
Ma'ata,
Salaki, Mata, Wa'ad Awalam.
Wa'ad Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the
From
hills.
whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel
Behold, he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time
from
forth
this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Allahumma,
all Damayalaka,
all Damayalaka,
all Thakarash,
all Thakarash,
wa all Tashakwat,
all Tashakwat,
all
all
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabyaka,
Awayabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahayawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amaka,
Al-Amaka,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Ya'arayamwa,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Salakia. Wait, Salakia. Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al Tazapawanka,
Al-Tazapawanka,
Amawa,
Abawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wana Kakiram,
Wanakakiram,
Magawa,
Magawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasharala,
Sham Yasha'ah,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa, no, Salakia, Nawa Itazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al Yakar,
Al-Yaka,
Baryath,
Barya,
Yakarthwa,
Yakarthwa,
all Salakia, Ahala, Salakia, all Haya,
Ahoya,
Salakia, Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashamai,
Wa Yashamai,
Alaham,
Alayam,
Yeshabia,
Yashabia,
oh Salakia, Salakia, Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaryam,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashath,
Palashah,
I'm Yeshabia,
I'm Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gumashawar,
Gumashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Amam, Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawa,
Zarawa,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadyan,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sarah,
Saya Sarah,
Kayabyan,
Yabyan,
Banakal,
Bankar,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nishadmawa,
Nashadmawa,
Bayan,
Ba'ayan,
the Ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adam, Salakia, La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nadaya, Salakia, Nadayamawa,
Nadayamawa,
Kara,
Ka'ara,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Salakia, Wakal
Wakal
Tazamana,
Tazamana,
called not Salakia, called
Messiah Kamwa,
called Nasaya Kamwa,
call Messiah Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amawa,
Amawa,
not Salakia, Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath, Nawath,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagalia,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Thabia Ira,
Tabaya Arya Ira,
Salakia, Wakala Abba,
Wakala Haba,
Thahalat,
Tahalat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Taradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapathka,
Wabasa Wapathka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panaham,
Punyaham,
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh, Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Baalwa,
Baalwa,
Aya,
Aya,
Waya Kaparwa,
Waya Kaparwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Wabarwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Yawan,
Al Karatada.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power.
Keep not thy silence, O power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O power.
And be not still, O power.
For lo, thine enemies
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
have
lifted up their head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come.
Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
The
The
tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And the
Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek.
The
Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They
have hope in the children of Lot. To them as unto the Midianites.
As unto Sisera. As to Jabin.
At the brook of
Kaisan.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Ziel. Yea, all their princes. As the Baal. And as Amunah. Say, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. Oh, my power. Make them like the wheel. Like the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fear their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh, are the Most High over all the earth.
Yeshabia, which means to sit. What's going on, Israel? So where we left off last week was in Genesis 24. Abraham had sent out his servant on a mission to get a rib for Abraham's son Isaac, and the servant, you know what I'm saying, on behalf of his master, asked the Most High, you know what I'm saying, to make the trip successful. And he ran into Rebecca. Rebecca was a hard-working sister, just like the sisters in the ISUPK.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She had an excellent spirit. And once he confirmed and verified, you know what I'm saying, what he saw with that sister, you know what I'm saying, he showed her honor, gave her some jewelry, told her in part, you know what I'm saying, what he was there for. She went and got her family, you know what I'm saying, her brother Laban, you know what I'm saying, went and chopped it up with with the servant, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? And then he at this point where we at, he's going to meet the family. And the family is inviting him in, you know what I'm saying, trying to give, you know what I'm saying, show hospitality and give lodging to his men and, you know what I'm saying, food for the animals that they travel with. And they offering him food and his men food. And where we left off at, he wasn't even trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to, you know, put lay out what the business was, what he was there for in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And get that mission completed. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where we left off at is Genesis 24. And say verse, I think we stopped at verse 38. He recounts the exact order that was given to him from the man above him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't add to it and he ain't take away from it. You know what I'm saying? It's just exactly what Abraham told him is what he repeated to them. And you know what I'm saying? When you a servant, you know what I mean? And when you serving the Lord, you know, and the men above you, every man in the ISUPK, we only repeating the order that we were given.
Right.
We not going to the left or to the right. You know what I'm saying? We keeping our focus straight on what the thing that we was told to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the power is at. You know what I mean? It's just in doing what you was told. There's no power in you trying to think for yourself or come up with your own plans or schemes. When you in rank, order, and structure, that order that's given is coming down. You know what I'm saying? It's coming down the pipeline, and all you gotta do is fulfill that order. That's it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like, you know, like Amazon. I'm talking about you gotta fulfill that order, man, like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord will be with you. You know what I mean? And that's what he's letting them know. He's not trying to do anything else but get that order completed. And that's you could tell with it because they're like, yo, sit down and eat. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know, brothers want to get to the brotherhood before the work be completed. You know what I'm saying? The brotherhood and all that is after the orders have been fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Christ said he ain't finna drink drink from the fruit of the vine until he drinking it in the kingdom with all his brothers. He don't want to enjoy anything till everything is all the work is done.
Right.
And that's, you know what I mean, that's the spirit that we gotta be in, the spirit of Christ. So Salakia, we're gonna start at Genesis 24 and 39 in the Hebrew.
Go to Makan, sir.
Yeah.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24 and verse 39 in the Hebrew. Wa Amar, all, Salakia. Adanya, Alaya, La'a, Thalak, Ha'ashaha, Akaraya. Verse 40. Wa Amar, Aliyah, Yahweh, Ashar, Hatha, Hala, Kathaya. Lapun, Salakia, Lapunua, Yasha, Yashalak, Mala, Akawa, Athak, Wa'a Tazalakat.
What version is that?
40, sir. Dora Kada. Wala Kwaha. Quahath. Ashaha. Labunya. Mama Shop. Salakia. Mama Shop Pahathaya. Wa Mabayath. Abba. Salakia. Abaya. Verse 41. Az. Azah. Salakia. No.
I think you had it right the first time.
Oh, Az. Okay, come, sir. Thanakwaha. Ma'alafia. Call. Oh, Salakia. Kaya. Thabawa'a. All. Mashapathka. Wa'alam. Salakia. Wa'am. La'a. Yathanawa. Laka. Waha Yayath. Nakoya. Ma'alathia. Verse 42. Aba'a. Hayawam. All. Ha'ayana. Wa'amar. Yahweh. Allah Salakia. Allah Haya. Adanaya. Abarium. Salakia. Yashak. Na'a. Matazalaya. Durakya. Ashar. Salakia. Anakaya. Halak. Salakia. Alia. Verse 43. Verse 43. Hanaha.
Hana.
Oh, Salakia. Hana. Anakia. Natazab. All. Ayan. Hamayam. Wahaya. Salakia. Ha'ai lamaha. Hayatazath. Lasha'ab or Lashab. Wa'amarathia. Allah Yaha. Hasha Kwayan Hasha Kwayanaya. It's Na'a. My 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 Eif. My Yum. McCall
Makadak.
Makadak. Salakia. Verse 44. Wa'a Maraha. Wa'a Mara. Alaya. Gum. Atha. Shataha. Wagam. Laga Malaya. Waga Malayak. Ashab. Ashab. Hawa'a. Ha'ashaha. Ashar. Hashaha. Ashar. Hakayaka. Yahweh. Laban. Labanya. Adanya. Adonaiah. Salakia. Verse 45. Anayah. Thurum. A call. Salakia. A call Laha. Ladabar. All. Labaya. Salakia. Labaya. Waha Naha. Rabba Kwaha. Yataza'ath. Wakadaha. All. Shakamaha. Watha Rada. Ha'ai Yanaha. Wabba Salakia. Wabba Shab. Wa'amar. Ala Yaha. Hasha Kwayanya. Na'a. Verse 46.
That's it.
Oh, come on, sorry. This is the book of Genesis, verse 24, chapter 24 and verse 39. in the English. And I said unto my master, peradventure, the woman would not follow me.
Right. So right before this, just for to get a background, he's telling how Abraham told him, don't choose a woman of the Canaanites. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing right now with our people about, this whole idea that love is love and we can just be with anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We seen the incident with Jonathan Majors. Right now, it's a brother that, his podcast, the controversy around his podcast, I think it's called the Cooley Podcast. He brings a lot of black women on to the podcast, and he don't necessarily go at black women, but it's just the way he speaks to black women and Hispanic women about, the current subjects between men and women in relationships and the role of a man, the role of a woman. And really, a lot of his talking points come from the ISUPK,
Right.
Command General Yohana.
Right.
But they in the world and he doing what he do. Then I'm on Facebook and it's a post of him, giving, I guess, everybody do like they Merry Christmas from our family to yours, all that foolishness.
Right.
And he's standing there with a whole Caucasian woman.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? And I look at this brother and I'm just like, man, you got you spitting all this information, but you dealing with this a woman of another nation. You're not
Right.
even dealing with your own woman.
Right.
See, it's one thing in ISUPK when we as men speak to our sisters about, we speak to our brothers about the, how a man of the Lord should conduct himself, and how a woman who say that she fear God and believe God, how she should conduct herself. And we speak to our people. But see, we're not speaking from the standpoint of just, we just talking about it. We living it every day because we are with the women that the Lord gave us to be with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I seen Dr. Umar Johnson, and I don't rock with that brother at all. He's hilarious. But he was on the Joe Budden podcast, and he was checking his brother about, him speaking on black issues and being pro-black, but you with a Caucasian woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It looked crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks crazy to us because culturally, we know in the depths of our being that what the Lord laid down in our records is how we're supposed to be living.
Right.
And Abraham conveyed this to his servant to say, get my son a woman from his tribe, from his family. This was a custom that was set up with Adam. It was sealed up when it said that he took a rib and then and they became one flesh. The custom of us choosing a woman from our own people, from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, it was sealed up as part of what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be handed down through the generations and given, and that culture passed down to our people, that we don't choose women from outside of our family. You understand? And that's the last thing that he conveyed to his servant, and his servant is telling this to Laban and to Laban's father and whatnot. He's letting it be known why he came out here, why and he's giving a story about Rebecca and what this whole thing is about. So, like, you go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 40. And he said unto me, Yahweh, before whom I walk, will send his angel with thee and prosper thy way.
Right. When you're doing things according to what the Most High gave us and laid down for us, you're gonna have the Lord's protection. Go ahead.
Come, sir. And thou shalt take a wife for my son of my kindred and of my father's house.
Right.
Verse 41. Then shalt thou be clear from this my oath.
Right. And that's what it is. This is why people don't. This is why Christians don't understand. Christians don't understand how this thing go.
Right.
Because they feel like it's crazy. It's like Christians have an oath. They believe in an unspoken oath to sin.
Right. Damn.
They think that we born sinners just from being born in the world.
Right.
But they don't believe it, that they don't, and they think this is because of how the way Christianity teach about Adam and Eve. But
Right.
they don't believe that they have a oath to the Lord, to what our forefathers, gave to the Most High you know what I'm saying, in the wilderness.
Right.
When Moses gave the oath to the children of Israel. They don't believe in that oath. And because we're not clear of that oath, you understand? This is why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, why we go through what we go through. Because we're living our lives wondering why we go why it's like why I can't never get ahead. Why are people the ones that go through all this?
Right.
Because we're not clear to the oath that we gave to the Most High.
Damn.
We haven't fulfilled it. Now Christ came and renewed the oath. You understand? And gave our people an opportunity to redo the oath.
Right, sir.
And fulfill it in the spirit that he did it in. That's the whole point of this thing. But if you're going to disregard that, you're going to trample upon what he did, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to disregard the oath that was the original, then you really SOL.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing much that's going to be done. And that's why our people suffer, because we feel like we want to fulfill every other oath. You want to fulfill the Pledge of Allegiance to America.
Right.
You want to fulfill the oath of your kids for Christmas.
Right.
You put yourself under these oaths that have nothing to do with you as a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, or your power in heaven, the Most High, Yahweh. You'll put all the energy in to fulfill every other oath, but the oath that the Lord, the oath that you made with the Lord and your forefathers made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the spirit of this is that this brother is not gonna get off of doing this order, and he's not cleared of it until he's done everything that was said to do. And that's why I said we said to the Most High, all the words that are written in the book of this law, we will do.
Right.
We said that.
Right.
And did we do it? No. So we're not cleared.
Damn.
Christians think when Christ died, it cleared it.
Good
It
night.
didn't clear anything. It really raised the stakes on him.
Real talk.
He raised the stakes on the
Real
oath.
talk. Real talk.
Because he fulfilled the oath with his life, and he kept the oath.
Right.
Not only did he keep the oath, he fulfilled it with giving up his life for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So you're not cleared of anything. TD Jakes, you on there talking about if you ain't do nothing wrong, but even if you did do it, the blood is powerful enough to cleanse you.
Good night.
To fix the situation. All you gotta do is repent from your heart.
Good night.
How you up there on the if you did do it? That's insane, brother.
Crazy.
You have lost your mind. You're not cleared of anything. You trying to get clear before the people, and it's the Most High you got to answer to.
Right.
You sit in the seat of the rulers. The people can't clear you of your wrongdoing.
Right.
The angels and the Most High see what you did. That's what you got to get. That's what you got to deal with. You're not cleared of any oath. Salaki, I can't even go ahead. My bad.
No, cut him with con, sir. When thou comest to my kindred, and if they give not thee one, thou shalt be clear from my oath. Verse 42. And I came this day unto the well and said, O Yahweh, my power of my master Abraham, if now thou do prosper my way which I go. Verse 43. Behold, I stand by the well of water, and it shall come to pass that when the virgin cometh forth to draw water, and I say to her, Give me, I pray thee, a little water of thy pitcher to drink. Verse 44. And she say to me, Both drink thou, and I will also draw for thy camels. Let the same be the woman whom the Lord hath appointed out for my master's son. Verse 45. And before I had done speaking in my heart, behold, Rebekah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder, and she went down into the well and drew water. And I said to her, Let me drink, I pray thee.
That's 45.
Come with concert.
Yeah, man, that's heavy, man. So he basically letting them know, like, he telling them what he said to the Most High within himself about locating this sister. He's running it back. I mean,
Okay, sir. All right, this is Genesis chapter 24 and verse 46 in the Hebrew. Watha Mahara. Watha Warad. Kadaha. Ma'ai Layaha. Watha Amar, Shathaha,
Shathar.
Shatha, Wagum, Gama Layak, Asha Kwaha, Wa Ashath, Slacky, Wa Ashath, Wagum, Hagum, Slacky,
Malyam.
Hagum Malyam, Hasha Kwathaha, verse 47. Wa'a Sha'al, Athaha, Wa'amar, Bath, Maya, Ath, Wama Salakia, Watha Amar, Bath, Batha Wa'al, Ban, Nakha, Wara, Ashar, Yala, Laya, Daha, Lawa, Malakaha, Salakia, Wa'asham, Hanad Zama, All,
Apar.
Apa, Salakia, Waha Tazamaya, Salakia, Waha Tazamaya
Dayam.
Dayam, All, Yaha, verse 48. Wa'a Quada, Wa'a Shatha Karaha, Salakia, La Yahweh, Wa'a Barak, Atha, Yahweh, Allah Salakia, Alahaya, Adonai, Abarium, Ashar, Hana Salakia, Hana Hanaya, Badarak, Salakia, Badarak, Salakia, Amath, Laqua, Salakia, Laqua, Chatha, Atha, Bath, Akaha, Adonai, Laba Nawa, verse 49. Wa'aithaha, Yasha, Yashakam, I Shayam, Hasad, Wa'amath, Atha, Adonai, Salakia, Haga, Yadar, La ya. Wa la a. Aga yadawa. Salakia. Aga yadawa. La ya. Wa a panaha. All. Yamayan. Awa. All. Shema all. Verse 50. Wa'ayan Labanah Salakia. Waba Thawa wa Bathawa all. Ya Salakia wa ya rawa ma Yahawa ya itiza hadabar la'a nawa kala dabar Allah alayak Salakia. All you could Salakia. Ra'ah, Awa, Tawab. Verse 51. Hanaha, Rabah Kwaha. Lapad Nayak. Quakha, excuse me. Salakia. Walak. Wama haya. Ashaha. Laban. Adar Nayak. Ka'ashar. Dabar. Yahweh. Verse 52. Verse 52. Wayaha. Ka'ashar. Shemai. Ibad, Abarium, Atha, Debarahum, Waya Shethakwa, Ara Tazaha, La Yahweh. Come, son. All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse, Genesis verse 24, starting at verse 45. And before I had done speaking in mine heart, behold, Rebekah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder, and she went down into the well and drew water. And I said unto her, let me drink, I pray thee. Verse 46. And she made haste and let down her pitcher from her shoulder and said, drink. I will give thee thy camels drink also. So I drank, and she made the camels drink also. Verse 47. And I asked her and said, whose daughter art thou? And she said, the daughter of Bethuel, Nahor's son, whom Milcah bare unto him. And I put the earring upon her face and the bracelets upon her hand. Verse 48. And I bowed down my head and worshiped the Lord and blessed the Lord, God of my master Abraham, which had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter unto his son. Verse 49. And now, if ye will deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me, and if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand or to the left hand. Verse 50. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, the thing proceedeth from the Lord. We cannot speak unto thee bad or good.
Right. Like, this came from the Most High. Like, clearly this report, he gave a report. It was like, man, this is from the Lord. So we not finna say nothing good or bad. Like, it ain't for us to speak on this matter.
Right.
Keep reading.
So verse 51. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as the Lord has spoken. Verse 52. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard their words, he worshiped the Lord, bowing himself to the earth. All right, we're going to go back to the Hebrew. This is Genesis chapter 24 and verse 53 in the Hebrew. Taza'ah, ha'ibad, kalaya, kasap, wakal, zahab, wabad, wabagam dayam, wayathkan, Salakia, wayathan, Salakia, la rab kwaha, wama gadanath, Salakia, Nathan, la al kaha, wala amaha, verse 54. Waya abalwa. Waya shatamwa. Hawa'a. Waha Salakia. Waha Nashayam. Ashar. Imawa. Waya Salakia. Waya Yalawa. Waya Mawa. Salakia. Baba Korah. Wayamar. Shalak Naha. La Adonai, verse 55. Wayamar, Akha Yaha, Wa'a Maha, the Shab, Hana Ira, Salakia, Atha Nawa, Yamayam, Awa, Ashawawa, Ahar, Thalak, verse 56. Wayamar, Alaham, all, the Salakia, Karawa, Athaya, Wayahawa, Hatazalayak, Dura Kaya, Shala, Salakia, Shala Kawa Naya, Wa'a Lakaha, Salakia, Wa'a Lakaha, La Adonai, verse 57. Waya Amarwa, Nakwara'a, Lana Ira, Wana Shalaha, Ath, Pahaya, verse 58. Waya Kwara'awa, Lawa Salakia, La Ra Bakwaha, Waya A Marawa, Ala Salakia, Alayaha, Hatha Lakaya, Aim, Ha'ayash, Hazaha, Waya Athamar, Salakia, Watha Amar, Alak, verse 59. Waya Shalakwa, Atha, Rabak Kwaha, Akath, Salakia, Akathama, Wa'ath, Mana Kwathaha, Wa'ath, Ibad, Abarium, Wa'ath, Salakia, Wa'ath, Ana Shayawa, verse 60. Waya Barakawa, Atha, Rabba Kawa, Salakia, Rabba Kaha, Waya Marawa, Laha, Akha Thanawa, Atha, Salakia, Hayaya, La'a Lapaya, Rabba Baha, Wa Yayarash, Salakia, Yayarash, Zaraka, Salakia, Zara'aka, Atha, Sha'ira,
60.
No, I got one more word, sir. It's like Sha'ira, Shana, Ayawa. That's verse 67. All right, this is the English. We're gonna go to Genesis chapter 24 and verse 40. What's like it? Verse 51. Oh, 53, Salakia. And the servant brought forth jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment and gave them to Rebekah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things. Verse 54. And they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning and said, send me away unto my master.
Yeah, so once they agreed to let Rebecca go, that's when he relaxed and they had some brotherhood. I mean, and he brought gifts, which was, part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? When you come to something, you come. It's like the same thing that you don't come empty handed. You know what I'm saying? Pay your $200 Passover fee.
Real talk.
You know
Okay, sir. Verse 55. And her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at least 10. After that she shall go.
They say he could take her, but then since she's gonna be gone forever, let her be 10 more days. Like, what's 10 more days? She, what's that gonna do?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's time to move.
Right. Come, sir. Verse 56. And he said unto them, hinder me not.
Right. Like, don't try to slow this thing. We already agreed. It is what it is. Go ahead.
Seeing that Yahweh hath prospered my way, send me away that I may go to my master.
Right. He trying to get this thing done. Like, y'all acknowledge it. You said I could take her.
Right.
What's the hold up?
Right.
The Most High. You said it was the Most High. Let me keep it moving.
Right.
Go ahead.
So, sir, if I may.
Go ahead, please.
Nah, this so heavy. It just goes back to what you said earlier about just following the orders. He's just trying to follow that order to the T.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing sidetracked or whatever. Hey, listen, do this order complete. Let me go back. So like it's
time.
Right, sir. Verse 57. And they said, we will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth.
It's just like I was just gonna say, just like a Christian.
Right.
Let's see what the woman want.
Right, good night.
A lot of that.
Damn.
A lot of that. But let's see how she feel about it. You know what I mean? Which is cool, Well, if she now, it's heavy because they got authority over her, but they like, well, let's see what she want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, she, like most sisters, she want a man.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, let's ask her. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Good, sir. Verse 58. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go.
Most High in Christ.
Man. Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Most High in Christ. Listen, she was a hard worker and she was working hard for her family. But any wise woman, you know what I'm saying, you learn, you get trained up on how to, the scriptures say a wise woman build her house. So a good daughter gets trained up on how to build up her house by being by building up her family.
Right.
But eventually, all that hard work, she wants to do that for her own family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, there's a reward in being an honorable daughter, but you want to be able to give those skill sets to your man.
Right.
And then to be able to provide that for your own children so you can have a name for your household, that you built up a house of your own with your man. And there's a reward for that. Because that man can give her something that her family can't give her.
Right.
So, yeah, she not trying to chill there for 10 more days. And she trying to go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She want to get the rank raise.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Right. Good. So verse 59. And they sent away Rebekah their sister and her nurse and Abraham's servant and his men. Verse 60. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, Thou art our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them.
Yeah, and that right there was heavy because that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like like this, like, the kind of blessings right there. Like, may your children possess the gates of them that hate them.
Right.
That's what we pray to the Most High.
Damn right.
That our babies would possess the gates or possess the places of power of those that hate us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All these nations, that our children, our babies that are coming into the earth right now, that they may, that they may possess the places of power and influence of the people that hate us.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing that's a beautiful blessing right there. And it's
right.
gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because who ultimately was the seed, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was, it's Christ, man. And that's what's gonna happen. Christ, we gonna possess the gates of those that hate us, man. We gonna take this entire world. It said the saints is gonna take the kingdom.
Right.
That's gonna happen. So like, you go ahead.
I'm a sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24 and verse 61 in the Hebrew. With Salakia. With the Kwama. Salakia. With the Kwama. Rabah Kwaha. Wana Iratha Yaha. Watha Waka Banaha. All Haga Malayam. Wama La Salakia. Wama La Kanaha.
It's what the Lakna.
Salakia. What the Lakna. Aka Raya. Ha'a Yasha. Waya Kwatha. Salakia. Waya Kwaha. Ha'ai Salakia. Ha'ai Bad. Atha. Rabah Kwaha. Waya Wayalak. Verse 62. Waya Salakia. Wayatazak. Ba'a. Maba Wa'a. Ba'ar. Laka Lakaya. Ra'aya. Raya Salakia. Raha Waha Wa'a. Yawa Waya no Salakia. Yawa Shaba. Yawashab Salakia. Ba'aratazar. Haba Salakia. Hanagab. Verse 63. Waya Ataza Salakia. Waya Taza'a. Yatazak. Lasha Waka. Bashadha. Bashadaha. Lapun Salakia. Lapun Ratha. Lapun Watha.
On the what?
Lapun the Wath. I rob. Waya Wayasha. Ayanayawa. Ayanawa. Ayanawa. Salakia. Waya Wayar. Wahad Naha. Gamalium. Ba'ayam. Verse 64. Wama Salakia. Wamasha. No, Salakia. What Watasha Salakia. Rabba Kaha. Atha. Rabakwa. Salakia. Atha. Ayanaya. Salakia. Ayanaya. Watha Ra'ah. Atha. Yatazak. Watha Pala. Wathapal. Salakia. Ma'al. Haga. Salakia. Hagamal. Salakia. Verse 65. Watha Amar. All. Ha'ibad. Maya. Ha'ayash. Halat Zaha. Halak. Halak. Salakia. Bashad Daha. Laqua Ra'ath Noah. Wayamar. Ha'ibad. Hawa'ah. Adonai. Watha Kwaka. Watha Kwaka. Hataza Salakia. Hataza Ayap. Watha Wath Thakas. Wath Thakas. Verse 66. Wayat Sapar. Hai Abad. La Yatazak. Ata. Kala. A call. Hadabarium. Ashar. Hasha'ah. Verse 67. Waya Abaha. Yatazak. Ha'ah Halaha. Sharaha. Shara. Imawa. Waya Kwaka. Ata. Rabakwa. Watha Haya. Lawa, La Aisha, Waya, Salaki, Waya, Aya Baha, Waya, Waya Nakam, Yatizak, Akar, Salaki, Akar Raya, I'm a one. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24 and verse 60 and 61 in the English. And Rebekah arose and her damsels, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way. Verse 62. And Isaac came from the way of the well, Laha Ra'ai, for he dwelt in the south country. Verse 63. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field, even at the eventide. And he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming.
Right. So servants heading back. It's like the evening. Isaac went out in the field to go meditate.
Come on, sir.
And then he see the caravan coming with the you know what I'm saying? He's seeing the servant coming back.
Come, sir. Verse 64. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the candle.
That word just mean like to dismount, but she seen him and she got off that camel. But I ain't gonna get all heavy into it, but she got off the high horse, man.
Damn.
She got on the ground. You know what I'm saying? She rode in, she got off of that thing. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see the spirit that she was in when she got off. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 65. For she had said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us?
Right. Like, who was that man? She wasn't getting off of anybody.
Damn.
Right? Go ahead.
Come. And the servant has said, it is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself.
He said, that's my outer one. So she took the veil and covered herself. What does that mean? She was placing herself in a position of when a woman covers herself, covers her head, she's saying I'm under authority.
Right.
She was getting off that camel and getting ready to do some work.
Right.
Or whatever needs to be done with me or to me or I need to do, I'm ready to do it. When you cover your head, that's the you ready. You're saying you're under authority. You're ready to follow some orders.
Right.
You're ready to get in order. That's the spirit she was in. She ain't come there to, like, you know what I mean, have him grab her hand,
right,
take her off, and she got off.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying brothers can't treat their women in open doors and all the open door car doors, but she got off that thing. She ain't wait for nobody to take her down. She got off of there and then got herself ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't wait for him to get on one bended knee.
Right.
You know, in ancient times, to bend the knee, you know what that meant? That meant that you was conquered.
Damn.
That's what rulers would say to when they would subjugate provinces or towns and villages or lay siege. They would say you need to bend the knee.
Damn.
That meant that you was subjugated.
Right.
So when now in this current culture they teach that it's romantic, you know what I'm saying, for a man to get down in front of a woman and bend his knee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
yeah, go ahead.
No, it's heavy what you're saying, sir. Even like in the boxing culture, like if your knee hit the mat, you stay down there too long, you lost. That's it. Right? It's like you, sir.
I mean, to take a knee. And amongst men, that's like it's silly, man. And I'm gonna tell you, like, that whole thing, and even with the whole, if you know about the De Beers or that Dutch family that did this whole thing of diamonds are a girl's best friend, and the whole idea of the engagement and the ring and all that, you know what I'm saying? Isaac didn't go get rid of them bracelets and all that. The servant did it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But what it was saying was that she was betrothed, that she's marked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the sisters think that the courtship is supposed to be like, you know, like for the engagement, like you got to prove this is engagement, and I can make a decision to not be with you.
Right.
Do you know that if, in the law, if you was engaged or betrothed and you talk to another man or you lay with another man, you could be put to death. It was like you was married,
Right.
and you ain't even lay with him yet,
Right.
because you've already committed to this process.
Right.
So sisters now, they take, like, sisters to brag about engagements. Oh, men want to marry me. I've had 5 men try to offer me rings. I just didn't want it.
Right.
Shit crazy. Good night. They're not even like the spirit that was on Rebecca was an excellent spirit.
Right.
Like, and you're gonna find out later down the line how her mind was. She took what that blessing that they said about her seed possessing the gates of them that hate them. She took that to heart, seriously. And she cared about what the Lord wanted. And when a sister cared about what the Lord want, she cared about what her outer one want, because that is her Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't separate the two. You can't be like Christianity, right? A woman to go to church and be at the church and doing the fish fries and the cook, you know what I mean? Like to raise money and all that, be at the church doing choir and all, Bible study, and her man at home with no food at the house on the table.
Right.
She's talking about she's serving God.
Good night.
You can't serve God if you're not serving the man who the Lord put over you.
Right.
So like, go ahead, keep reading that.
Son Wakan, sir. Verse 66. And the servant told Isaac all things that he had done. And Isaac brought her into his mother's Sarah's tent.
He brought her into where?
In his mother's Sarah's tent.
To his mom's house.
Right.
Ain't that what we do? We take him to his mom's house.
Right.
If he ain't got his own crib, he ain't got his own, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no real man. He took her to his mama house.
Right.
It's just showing you the culture of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Most sisters that get ribbed up in that brother's mama house.
Right. Real talk.
Just let you know it's cultural. And Isaac, right? He in his 40s. You gonna see it. He in his 40s. In his mama house.
Real talk. Right.
Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This whole thing in America about pushing your kids out, like they 18, they gotta get their own place. This whole idea of a man being with his parents and not having his own place, this didn't come out of here.
Right.
It didn't come out of our records like that.
Right.
I'm not saying that brothers can't get their own place if they want it, they get it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. But this is why a lot of our people be up in, a lot of our families be up, like when they hit a certain age, they be in, they call them the retirement homes,
Right.
or like the geriatric services, a place where they take care of old people.
Right.
You have strangers taking care of your people because you have this idea of, no other culture do that.
Right.
The Asians, they grandmothers, when they old and crazy in their hundreds, be living with them. And the grandbabies see the great grandmother or the grandmother. They know because they all in the same house.
Right.
And they taking care. That's when it says to honor your mother and father, y'all think it's about respect them. Or I got to celebrate Christmas because the Bible said to honor your mother and father. Right. It's not talking about that. It's talking about taking care of them in their old age, because when you was a baby and you had diapers, they took care of you when you couldn't take care of yourself. So when they get old and their bodies start to break down, their minds maybe start to go away, you got to take care of them because they go back to baby stage. And that's the whole thing. Now you got the white man trying to come up with Medicare and all that, and taking money out of our checks to take care of old folks, and they're not even getting taken care of well. They getting thrown in them homes, and people on their shift not even going to check on them. Bedpans be filled up, and all type of madness be going on up in there, man. Right. But the reason why y'all say, oh, if a man still live with his mama, look, man, it wasn't a thing in our culture to get away from our family. Oh, but the scriptures say that when a man found that shall leave his mother and father and cleave unto his wife. Yeah, that's talking about basically what it means is that a man will stop looking to serve his parents in a certain sense, and now he's going to take care of his rib. But that don't mean that he's separate from his family. Taking care of your family when they old, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was our culture. Now, Abraham had servants. It wasn't just like he had to rely on Isaac alone to take care of him. But the idea that you just push your kids out, or kids should just leave their parents and then be living in separate states and all that type of stuff.
Right.
You don't even, you know what I mean? In the truth, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Just when you turn 18, you just out there.
It's crazy.
They did that to Ishmael because they wasn't our,
Real
that ain't our people. But
Right.
in our culture, we ain't supposed to be moving like that. I'm just letting you know. You want to condemn a man because he stayed with his mama. He a mama's boy.
Right.
But then you want him to be with you and do
Good.
everything for you though.
Right.
Y'all, it's weird. Salaki, go ahead, Ak. My bad.
Come on, Wakan, sir. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah.
And he did what?
And took Rebekah.
And then what happened?
And she became his wife.
So she became his wife. Now, did they have a ceremony in there?
Lie, sir.
Did they go to the courthouse in that tent? Did they sign a? What did we talking about? Them other Christian Israelite groups, a ketubah.
Oh, good night.
They write a written agreement.
Right.
He took her and she became his wife. They had sex. Sex is marriage. Read again, Ak, just one more time.
Go to
'cause I don't know
Wakan,
if
sir.
they- you know what I mean?
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's
It was
tent
mama house.
and took Rebekah. And she became his wife.
Became his wife. Y'all can be like, well, Sarah was dead. Don't matter.
Right.
If Sarah had been alive. You know what I mean? Don't matter. All right, go ahead.
Come on, Wakan, sir. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.
Right. All right. I think where we at? We'll just go from 25, 1 through 7, and we gonna
Come on, sir.
close out.
All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayasap, Abarium, Waya Kwaka, Aishaha, Washa Maha, Quata, Salakia, Quata Waraha. Verse 2. Watha Lada, Lawa, Ath, Zamaran, Wa'ath, Yakushan, Wa'ath, Madan, Wa'ath, Madayan, Wa'ath, Washab, Washabak, Salakia, Washabak, Wa'ata, Sharak, verse 3. Waya Kwashan, Yalada, Ata, Shaba'a, Salakia, Wa'ata, Dadan, Labanya, Salakia, Wabanya, Dadan, Hayawa, Ashar Rawam, Walad Torashayam, Salakia, Wala Amayam, verse 4. Labanya, Madayan, Ayapaha, wa Ipar, Waka Naka, Waka Naka, Wa Daya Bai, Salakia, Wa Bayadai, Wa Lada La Iha, Call, Allaha, Bunya, Quata Waraha. Verse 5. Wayathan, Abarium, Atha, Call, Ashar, Lawa, La Yatazak. Verse 6. Walabunya, Hapa, Salakia, Hapa, Yala, Gashayam, Ashar, La Abarium, Nathan, Abarium, Matha Nakha, Waya Shalakam, Ma'al, Yatazak, Banawa, but I would Danawa, Khaya. Oh, so like I say, my phone might die.
It's about to die.
Yeah, concert. Haya.
You at 6, right?
Come on, concert. Quara, Salaki. Quada Maha. Allah. Aratiza. La Yatizak. Banyawa. Salaki. Bana. But I Salakia. But I Nadawa Haya Quada Salakia. Quada Maha Allah Aratazar Quadam. Verse 7. Wa all Salakia. Wa allaha. Yama Salakia. Yamaya. Shanaya. Hayaya. Abarium. Ashar. Haya. Ma'ath. Shanaha. Washabiathum. Salakia. Washabium. Shanaha. Wama. Salakia. Wakamash. Shamat. Salakia. Shanayam. This is Genesis 25, verse 1 in the Hebrew. That's like in the English. Then again, Abraham took Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah.
So Abraham, after Sarah's death, he took another rib, and her name was Keturah. All right.
And she bare him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shua.
Right. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then you count Ishmael. That's 7 other sons besides Isaac. So Abraham had a total of 8 sons. Now that name Midian should stand out. The Midianites.
Okay, sir.
You understand? But he had other sons. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Verse 3. And Jokshon begat Sheba and Dedan. And the sons of Dedan were Ashurim and Letishim and Laamim. And the sons of Midian, Ephah and Epher and Hanak and Ibadah and Eladah. All these were the children of Keturah. Verse 5. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac.
Unto who?
Unto Isaac.
Unto who?
Unto Isaac.
He had other sons, but he gave all that he had unto Isaac. Even the Lord said to thy son, thine only son, Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come on, sir. Verse 6. But unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son.
Right, he gave them gifts, blessings. Like the Lord gave Isaac, Jacob the covenant, and the Lord gave gifts to the other sons of Abraham, blessings. Right. But that has nothing to do with who the Lord. Listen, why is this important? You know what I'm saying? It's important because what we about to get into after this is the breakdown of Abraham's sons. And then it's gonna get into these, because everybody right now, everybody is fighting for everybody's trying to legitimize their claim, you know what I'm saying, to what belongs to the children of Israel based on Abraham being their father. A lot of Christian Israelites, or like Israelites that don't understand, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of the you know what I'm saying, of our records, will say things like, "Well, don't y'all say you are who your father is?"
Right.
All right. So if Ishmael is Abraham, you know what I'm saying, don't that make him right?
Right.
But let me tell you something or they'll bring up Esau and be like, well, ain't you who you are who your father is?
Right.
Let me tell you it's true. That you are who your father is. But let me tell you what trumps that. You also are who the Lord chose.
Right.
Like the Lord, that supersedes who your father is.
Right.
Is who did the Lord elect? That I don't want to use the word trump. That takes precedence over who your father is.
Right.
It's who the Lord chose. And it really is what the Lord had to say about it.
Yeah, right.
You understand? So it don't matter that Ishmael was the son of Abraham, or Midian was the son of Abraham, or these other people, these other nameless, we don't even know who they are.
Right.
It has nothing to do with anything. They got gifts, but they didn't get everything that Abraham had, because Abraham gave everything he had to who the covenant belonged to.
Right.
Right? Well, we got one more verse?
I'll cut them, sir.
Right.
And sent them away from his son Isaac while he yet lived eastward into the east country. Verse 7. Mm-hmm. And these are the days of the years of Abraham's life which he lived, 160 years.
That's 175 years. You know what I'm saying? That's a long life. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave off right here at Genesis 25 verse 7, and that's what we'll pick up next week. You understand? And with that, I mind you. You hit the one. Salute to it. Oh, this is too old. Okay. Yahal Bashim Yahshua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. La Yashala.
La Yashala. Mind you, Yah Hakadam, which means to turn from me to face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakaka.
Malakaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Ba'arataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Kabya'anawa.
Kabya'anawa.
Bonasai 1.
Bonasai 1.
A ball.
A ball.
Hawashanawa.
Aishayanawa.
Mayan.
Keep reading, go ahead.
Ra. Laka. Hamalakwath. Wahala'ah. Wahataparath. La'awalamyum. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us as we forgive our debts, and give as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Babu Kashah, Nathananawa, Hakak, La Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Ha Matazarium, Hakak, La Hakwayam, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawath, Hatar Ma'alah, Lagarshan, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, the Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Ma Yaka'ala, Wa Alahayim, Matazaba'ah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapyum, Hasaranyum, Hakwa Tazayanyum, Hakalyum, Wahakwathian, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Thomara Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and angels, and Commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharyim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'am, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa'ratazah, Ayathan, Salaki. Lamawat, Wagalka, Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanayah, Layah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarah, Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'athka,
Taza'athka,
Wabawa'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'atha,
Mayatha,
Wa'ad Awalam.
I will in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee shall not slumber.
He that keepeth thee shall not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Amaka.
Al Amaka.
Ya'ar Salakia. Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al Tazapawanka.
Al Tazapawanka.
Amawa.
Amawar.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wana Kakiram.
Wana Kakiram.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yasharala.
Iwada. Kaya. Na'i Tazawa.
Na'i Tazawa.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Al Yakar. Barya. Yakar. Yakar Rothwa.
Yakar Rothwa.
Ahalya. Adawam. Wa Yashamai. Salakia. Alayam. Mawa'abwa. Wahagarya. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalat. Palashat. I'm Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gumashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hawa. Zorai. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Kamadian. Kasaya Salakia. Kasaya Sara'ah. Salakia. Kayabian. Banakal. Kwayashwan. Nashadmawa. Ba'an Da'ira. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamwa. Nadayabmawa. Ka'ara. Ashar. Amawa. Salakia. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Na'awath. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagala. Kakwash. Lapanya. Rawaka. Ka'ash. Sabayaira. Wakala Abba. Tahalat. Haryam. Khan. Tharadatma. Basairika. Wabasawapathka. Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Panyaham. Walawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shimka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wa'ah. Salakia. Ba'alwa. Ayya'ai. Wayakaparwa. Waya'abadwa. Wayada'awa. Kaya'ata. Shimka. Yahweh. Labadka. Al-Yawan.
Al-Kaharatazah. In the English, keep not thy silence, O power.
Keep not thy silence, O power.
Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies. Make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. Let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more. Remembrance. They have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As unto Sisera. As to Jabin,
As to Javan,
the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor,
which perished at
they
Endor.
became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
like Zeb,
like Ziel.
with all their princes,
They are their princes.
as Zabah,
As Zabah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of the power,
the houses of the power
in possession,
in possession.
all my power,
All my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like the wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the
as the
wood,
flame set the mountains on fire.
as the flame set as the mountains on fire.
Persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storms.
Cover their faces with shame,
Feed their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be
and
confounded
trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea, let them be put to shame,
Yea, let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou whose name alone
that thou whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high,
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
This is the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
listen to us now,
Listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death
and death
to the heathen,
to the heathen
that speak against us, thy prophets,
that speak against us, thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite
the
brothers,
Israelite brothers,
and the schools.
the schools.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death
to
the heathen,
the heathen,
and shake loose the
and
pockets
shake loose the pockets
of the rich of Israel,
of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the
and
school,
force their riches
force their riches
to enter into thy
to
sanctuary.
enter to thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death
and death
to the Edomites,
the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nations,
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
synagogues and armies,
the Roman Catholic
the
Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Klan,
Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
Skinhead,
Comitatus, the
Comitatus,
gay movement,
the
the
gay
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
the witchcraft,
witchcraft,
the space programs,
program,
Force Marines,
Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
put up the internet, the airwaves,
Airwaves,
the cable access channels,
access
and the
channel,
radio
and
channels.
video channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop
and
us
bring swift death
and bring swift
to
death
all the heathen
all the
that
heathen
stand in the way
that stand in the
or
way,
try to stop us
try to stop
from
us
broadcasting your
from
words
casting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
terrorists
loose all the terrorists
cause them to go to and fro
go to and fro
throughout the earth
throughout the earth
and destroy
and destroy
and cause the
and
terrorists
cause the
to
terrorists
come against
to
America
come against
and
America
destroy them in their
and
strongholds.
destroy them in their
Let
stronghold.
America shake
Let America shake
at the hands of the
at the
terrorists.
hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahweh
Let Yahweh Shai, Michael,
and Gabriel,
and Gabriel
come down with the flying
come
saucers
down with the flying
and
saucers
kill all the heathen
and kill all the
that
heathen
come up against us
come up against us
as we speak thy
as
word.
we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by all
that is the angels
that is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake it that coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai,
the name of Yahweh Shai.
you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
You gonna give a courtesy salute to the men of Israel. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yezmatah. Sar. Turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak.
Yahweh Shemar the Thumb Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Yezmatah. Class dismissed.